Very quickly, I'm going to tell you the 10 cardinal sins of working with real estate agents that you cannot break, okay? The 10 cardinal sins that you should not commit when working with real estate agents. Number 1, not following through on what you're going to say. Be impeccable with your word, people. Comp the house before you write a contract. Comp before you write a contract. Comp before contract. Know your freaking numbers. Please don't lock up deals that you haven't checked out. It breaks my heart when I'm talking to people and they say, I've got this deal under contract with an agent and I comp it. And it's like, if this is a friggin' retail deal, dude, what are you doing? Yeah, I know. And now the agent's mad at me. Like, come on. Come on. It takes a little bit of effort to comp. If you don't know how to comp, guys, that's why I've got Austin Bozek, who's going to be in the chat for the entire 10 days, comping houses for us all day long. We get an address to comp. Austin's going to comp it. He's going to tell us what our buy price should be, so what our offer price should be, so that we don't make mistakes. And if you guys are having trouble on comping, please, please, please come to my weekly comping show on my YouTube channel. Emily's going to put the link to my YouTube channel in the chat. Please subscribe and show up every Sunday. Every single Sunday, out of just donating my time, Emily and I comp hundreds of houses for people so that you guys are making good decisions when you're writing your contracts. And I have so many people come back to Straight Outta Comping and say, Jamil, you comped this house for me. It was the exact number I needed to be at. I just made $25,000 on a deal. And I'm not even a part of your mentorship. Think of that. All these people taking action, making money, getting things done that are not even a part of Sub 2 or Astro. Now, guys, this community of Astroflipping and our community in Sub 2 is so strong. It would be unfair of me not to give some of you an opportunity. We are sold out of Astroflipping opportunities in some markets, so it's not open to everybody. But if you have any interest at the end of the 10 days about how did we get 1,000 people in this thing? Why are there so many people that are so willing to help? My 10-star students that you're going to hear from over the next 10 days. How do you get that kind of success? Somebody from Astroflipping will be in the chat. If you have any interest, reach out. But this is not about you becoming a part of our Astroflipping mentorship. This is really just about donating and giving back to you guys. This is why my team is doing this. This is why these students are doing this, to show you the power of this community. Now, some of you are going to resonate with some of these student stars. And I expect that you will work with them. So, if any of you have the thought that after watching Brittany Berriman today for 2 hours, pour her heart out in having conversations with agents, and you want to work with her, you can work with Brittany. You can get Brittany's email address during the session and submit to work with her. If she brings you onto her team, she will hand deliver to you a skip trace list of realtors in the market that she works in. That's going to be thousands of dollars in data, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in data. She will give you the free list so that you can work with Brittany and do business with her. Just so you guys know, I think Brittany made something like 120 grand last month. No flex. Number 2, cardinal sin of working with agents. I know I'm going over here. I'm going to speed it up, guys. Ghosting an agent. Screwing up on your numbers, and then when they respond back to you, ghosting them. Don't do that. That is so rude. Just be honest and say you made a mistake. Just say, hey, look, you know, I used a comp that wasn't viable. I'm really sorry, but this deal's not going to work for me. Just tell the truth. Which leads me to number 3. The third cardinal sin of working with agents is being a liar. Stop lying. Why you always lying? You know that? Yeah. Don't do it. Don't lie. Be real. Just when you make a mistake, tell the truth about it. Say I messed up. Number 4, walking into a relationship with an agent with a negative story about realtors in your heads. Guys, your energy will precede you. What you think of people will precede you. Facts. You might not say, I hate you, but if you in your head think I hate you, guess what? They feel. Number 5, circumventing an agent. Going and trying to talk directly to a homeowner. Not cool, especially when you're getting off-market opportunities. I've seen that happen. I train somebody on how to get a deal from an agent that's off-market. The agent sends them an address. And what does the wholesaler do? Goes directly to the homeowner and tries to get the property under contract. That's so wrong. So wrong. Please don't treat our brothers and sisters in the industry like that. And I know none of you will. You wouldn't resonate to me. You wouldn't resonate to these communities if that's who you were. Number 6, not comping before you commit. Comp before you commit. Put that on a sticky pad and put it all over your office. Comp before commit. Comp before commit. Number 7, not asking or inquiring how an agent is being compensated in a deal. I've seen people get into a situation with an agent where they never asked the question of how that agent was being compensated. Then they come to find out that the agent didn't have a commission in the deal, and the deal gets done, and now everybody's mad. Now everybody's unhappy. So ask the question, is your commission built in? Or do you have something worked out with the seller? And if they don't, offer to cut them in on your assignment fee. What does it matter? If you give away 20, 30, 50% of what you're getting on a deal that you wouldn't have had without the agent, why wouldn't you? For instance, I share 50% of my assignment fees with Monique Walker on every deal we do. Half. Half. So imagine how valuable my relationship is with her. She gets half of the assignment fees on every deal we do together. Number 8. Signing documents before you read them. This is something that so many people do. You get a contract from a realtor, and somewhere in that stack of contracts, they give you an exclusive buyer-broker agreement that lasts for 6 months that you can't get out of now because you have signed away your rights to work with any other agent for 6 months, and you're only supposed to work with that person. Read the documents that an agent sends to you before you sign them. I'm telling you guys, that is it happens. It's a trap. Buyer broker agreements are a way for lazy agents to corner you into a relationship that they haven't earned. So watch out for the buyer broker agreement. You're okay to sign a buyer broker agreement for one property. And you can explain to an agent in a very articulate way that say, I do a lot of business. And so unfortunately, it would be unfair of me to sign a buyer broker agreement with you for 6 months when I work with so many other realtors. Read before you sign. Number 9, being transactional. Being transactional. What do I mean by that? You get a deal done with an agent and then you let it go. You never even reach out to that agent again. You never follow up with them again. You never see if they have another opportunity. You don't even say thank you at the end of the deal. Nothing. The deal gets done and you walk out smoking a cigarette. Right? Some of you that have done it know it. Don't be transactional. This is a relationship. You don't get to do $1.8 million in assignments with one realtor by walking out smoking a cigarette. You know what I'm saying? That's not how you treat people. Turn it into a relationship. Number 10, and this one is big, forgetting that you are always a buyer and a seller at the same time. Forgetting that you are always a buyer and a seller at the same time. So what do I mean by that? So let's just say you reach out to an agent, you see if they have it, you ask if they have any opportunities off market or on market that might be might be a potential fix and flip opportunity for you. And they say, you know what? I never find stuff like that. Or I'm working with 10 investors already and I don't have room for you. Well, guess what they have then? 10 potential buyers for you. So if they can't bring you an opportunity, well, guess what they might be able to do for you? Sell your opportunity, right? You are always a buyer and a seller at the same time. Never forget that. Never forget that. So if the way the conversation is going is not, it doesn't sound like they're going to be able to bring you an opportunity, but it sounds like they've got an outlet for opportunities, that's when you pivot and say, you know what? There's sometimes I come across deals where I'm just overwhelmed with projects. Right now isn't one of those times, which is why I called you to see if you have anything. But since you just explained to me that you do a lot of deals with investors and you've got 10 or so rehabbers that you work with, could I send you some of my potential deals to see if any of your buyers would be interested in taking them down? What an incredible pivot. Now you've turned your conversation from them bringing you an opportunity to possibly selling opportunities for you.